Have you noticed your branded content isn't performing as well on organic and paid channels as it used to? You're not alone. In an increasingly competitive environment, brands need to try new ways to stick out amongst the crowd. Influencers are a great resource for acquiring high-performing, brand-consistent material that can be reused on websites, social media platforms, and other brand-owned marketing channels. Why? Because of their low cost, scalability, diversity, and authenticity, which ultimately leads to lower CPAs across the board. The three main pillars of using influencer-generated content are the content itself, the usage rights, and the various applications of said content. When crafting your strategy, you need to figure out what style of content you're going for and how you're going to budget accordingly. You'll then need to secure the rights to use that content however you please. And finally, determine which use cases are the best for each type of content. Content is king. Engaging, high-resolution content has good lighting, editing, and usually a high-quality camera. To produce top-notch content, many influencers make investments in equipment of the highest caliber. These influencers are more known as creators since it's their content that matters more than their audience. Regular influencers who shoot content on their iPhones are still valuable though. While their content might not be as visually striking, it comes across as way more organic and relatable. Bear in mind that high-quality content typically costs more than inferior content. Brands should invest more time and resources into finding high-quality influencers and assessing their material to make sure they are a suitable fit before using IGC in advertisements, their own websites, or other marketing channels. Some firms include provisions in their contracts specifying that content must be taken using DSLR or other professional-grade cameras in order to weed out influencers who don't provide the highest quality content. Effectively, it all comes down to your goals. Are you trying to replace a high-end photographer? Or are you trying to generate something relatable? Are you going for a blend of both? These questions will help you choose between influencers and creators efficiently. All influencer-generated content must have use rights acquired in order to prevent copyright problems when using the photographs in other marketing channels. For the rights to their content, certain influencers could demand more money. Make sure that you have the right to reuse all of the incredible content you source from influencers by including usage rights directly into influencer contracts. You'll want to reference every use case possible just to make sure your bases are covered. Additionally, influencers frequently take many photos for each partnership, much like pros, so that your brand has access to a lot of content that is considerably less expensive than that from a professional photo shoot. Ask for the rights to every photograph taken during their photo shoots. There are a ton of use cases for repurposing influencer-generated content. We've actually discussed them many times in some of our YouTube videos. The three primary use cases we focus on are paid ads, feed reposts, and website content. Paid ads are our favorite use case by far. Influencer-generated content outperforms branded content almost every time. We've even posted case studies on our website where our clients have doubled their return on ad spend simply by switching over their content to influencer content. As mentioned in our previous video, you can also boost their posts to drive traffic to your website, since they get higher click-through rates. Speaking of websites, if you want to show relatable content of real people using your products, reusing influencer content is a no-brainer. The same goes for reposting on your feed. Analyzing our clients, we've noticed the most successful pages have over 50% UGC on their feeds. There's no need to reinvent the wheel here. Just copy what works and scale the strategy. Influencer and user-generated content is a key component to your influencer marketing strategy. Whether you use it to improve your paid ad performance, spruce up your website, or show relatable content on your social feed, it can help you level up your game in a big way. Make sure to plan in advance such that you know what type of influencer you're going after, since that'll affect the outcomes for your goals. Stay tuned for our next video on goal-based strategies, the one you've all been waiting for, tips on driving sales using influencers. See you there.